So, Charlotte dropped off. Dancing away now for a couple of hours. I thought I'd just take this chance to let you know what we've been up to, really. Obviously, those that have been watching, I've been putting a couple of swings on. I'm sure you've seen an improvement yourself. I know I have. Especially when you start watching it in slow-mo, you can definitely get a really good idea where you're going wrong with things, can't you? As I'm sure you're all aware. I've been out. I've had a couple of games here and there through winter. Bear in mind, it's been awful, as we all know. Terrible winter. I don't think I've ever known one as bad as what it has been, really, wet-wise. But you know, we get on with it. I just feel sorry for some of the golf clubs. Must be hard work for some of these greenkeepers, as I'm sure you'll all appreciate. But I've been out. My first real outing, I suppose, was last month. I met up with a couple of vloggers, Wayne and Pete at Mood Swings, Burnley boys. Cracking couple of lads they are. If you ever get a chance to meet up with them, well worth a subscribe, because they really have come on a tree. Really been working hard, them guys. But yeah, cracking pair of lads. Good laugh, absolutely cracking laugh. Who else have I? Let's talk vloggers. Let's talk vloggers, because I've been watching hours and hours and hours and hours of you lot. It's been fantastic, and I can't thank you all enough. Even course vlogs, etc. Course vlogs in particular, actually, because you get to study the game a lot more. You know, the successful swings, and obviously talk of different different shots, different irons, etc., etc. And you get to see some other courses as well, some that you'd not that you wouldn't frequent, you know, or frequently visit, should I say. Let's talk. Who have we got vlogger wise? We've got Ollie and Ren, of course. Ren, not Bren, Ren. So we've got Ollie, alright, for a southerner. We've got Nick Taylor again. He's down that way somewhere and all. But he does a couple of belting vlogs as well. We've got the obvious. We've got Rick Shields and Peter Finch. They know what they're doing, don't they? Bloody clever blokes they are. But good golfers as well. Peter Finch in particular, I really like his attitude on the course. I really like. Yeah, I admire him quite a lot, to be honest with you. He's got a really good temperament for the game, and obviously clearly still enjoys it as well. It must be great to earn a living out of playing golf. Must be great. We've got my pro TJ Golf at Staying in Lodge there. You know, a few years ago he put a couple of vlogs together. He's not done any recently, but he's hoping to do some soon. Now he's gone and built a golf studio. He works alongside a guy called Gavin Forsyth, another pro, who's also a teacher down at Marscope College there, golf teacher. Me and my golf, come across them. Golf on Camera, Mark Crossfield and Lockie. I watched them quite a lot at the beginning, 4 or 5 months ago, but I'll be honest, I told Mark, he's very clever, don't get me wrong, he's a very clever man, and very clued up as well, but oh god, he just does me head in a bit, to be honest. So I've not watched any of this for quite a while. I've got a lot quite saved up, actually. I think the last time I watched them was when they went to Vegas. So I don't know what they got up to in Vegas. I've not watched anything. Seen a Periscope last week where they were celebrating her. I think he's opened set up a website or something. But there you go, neither here nor there. But like I say, I'd rather watch people that are not similar to myself, but you know, amateurs. I'd rather watch the amateurs and see what other amateurs are going through. Try and pick up on any advice. Oh, of course, Golf Geek Dan. Can't forget about Golf Geek Dan. I don't know, where's he live? Where do you live, Dan? Is it Sweden, Holland, Finland, Norway? Oh, I know you're up that way somewhere. But yeah, no, you've done a couple of crackers. Sorry, mate. Oh, I tell you, I mentioned. What is the book called? How do some people get themselves a driving licence? You dithering old fool. Sometimes you're just going to make the decision for them. So, golf-wise, I met up with Pete and Wayne Mood Swings down at, oh blimey, what was it called? Douglas Valley in Bolton. Did 18 holes. We also did a bit of an interview, and they had a bit of a smack with Rorys Driver. So it was good. It was a really good day out. Really good day out. You can imagine I've enjoyed telling the story and sharing it. You know, and that's I'm using it. I'm using the driver. Some people have said, "What are you doing using it? Why is it not stuck on the wall?" Well, I'll be honest with you. I think if I was to go and stick it on my lounge wall and walk past it every day, wondering what it's like, etc., etc. You know, it's a driver. It's a driver at the end of the day, isn't it? It's built to hit a ball, so I own it, and I'm going to hit some balls with it and enjoy it, and let everyone else enjoy it. You know, anybody. I've let kids. You know, I've been up to staying in here, and he's been doing a couple of lessons with kids, and I've let the kids have a knock with it. It's a driver at the end of the day, and you know, what other chances are they going to get to have a knock with Rorys Driver? So no, enjoy it. I'm not going to say it's improved my game. Well, it has improved. No, it has improved my game. That's wrong. That's totally wrong, because since getting it, like I said earlier, it's inspired me to go out and get practice. And it's because it is such a particular driver. It's very, very stiff, quite weighty as well in comparison to a lot of other drivers I've tried out over the last few months. It's very, very light, very, very weighty in comparison. Now, I did have my original driver was an old Callaway FTI, like square head one. Don't know if you're familiar with that. Very similar length, same setup, same angles, 9.5 open. It was set up as. I'll be honest with you, I don't hit Rorys Driver anywhere near as far as what I could with my old FTI, but I've got rid of it. I've took it out my bag, and now I've only got Rorys Driver in my bag, so I'm committing to it now. I am, just out of curiosity, on the open day that they've got up at Staying in here on 3rd of April, I'm going to pick up, it's a Cobra open day. I'm going to have a swing. They're setting up all the malarkey, you know, all the computer jargon stuff, setting all that up, and I suppose people talking about numbers and this, that and the other, and it's all Irish to me, I'll be honest with you. I want to hit the ball and see where it goes. That's where I stand on it. I'm not clued up at all on spin rates, and only one obviously I've seen. So here we are, Staying in Lodge. show you what crack is really. Let's have a look. Turn you around there. There's Staining Lodge Golf Course there. People looking at that, just walking up the 14th. So obviously twilight hours are appealing to people now. There's Staining Lodge, the clubhouse over there. You can just see Tony just walking in there actually. Cracking little course. It's alright, it's quite young. A few pylons cutting straight across it, which is the only downside, I suppose, aesthetically. But it is quite a young course. I've been playing here 4 or 5 years, really, because it's a pay and play. 20 quid for a round or something like that. You can generally phone up an hour before you want to play and get yourself a booking near enough where you want it. Or get yourself a slot, should I say. Get up here, play away, go and have a nice pint afterwards. Cracking bacon butty as well after 9th if you're wanting it. But yeah, it's not a bad course at all. Quite open, like I say, it's quite young. I dare say, as the years progress, there's I know that they've put a couple of extra hazards in there, a couple of bunkers here and there, and the trees are starting to grow nicely actually, which is making you think about your shot a little bit more on some of the holes. But it's a pretty well laid out course, and because it's in Staining's on quite high ground. Staining's about, well, let's say 5 mile from Blackpool town centre, I think, really. I don't think I'm going to be so far off with that. A windmill just at the top of the hill there, so that gives you an idea how windy it can get up here as well. So all year round it can play so differently, and in fact I don't think I've ever played here where it's been just piping hot and no wind or anything, you know. But it can play differently with obviously certain elements. So it's kept well. I think it's just had a good looking at it. In fact, it looks looking lush, absolutely beautiful looking at them fairways over there. So they've obviously just been cut this week. The first cut of the year, the first proper cut of the year by the looks of it. It's looking really well. I've not had a chance to have a nosy at it at all. In fact, I'm going to get out there next week. I'm definitely going to get out there next week and get round and give it a whole shot. I'll show you around it. I'll show you around it next week and see who I can drag along. Got a lesson with Tony shortly, so I'll give him a heads up and see if he can make a slot for next week. That'd be good. So yeah, that's about it really. Been practicing loads. Been up at tea time, driving range loads. Met up. Oh, Close House. I played Close House. Oh, that's a stunner. Absolute stunner. I play with a golf society which is basically made up from brother-in-law Nick Porter, so Nick Porter Golf Society, along with friends, relatives, etc. Good friends from Blackpool area right down to Barnsley area where I'm originally from. So we sort of either try and meet up in the middle around Bury way. I missed out this weekend, unfortunately. I had to work, so I couldn't meet up with them. But we did meet up a few weeks ago at Close House in Durham, near Newcastle there. Lee Westwood's got a signature course up there, the Philly course. There's also the Colt course up there. And I will confidently say that the Colt course in particular will be a championship course at some point in the near future. Yeah, an absolute brilliant course and stunning views, backdrops. Everyone likes to talk about backdrops. But yeah, absolutely stunning. And what a great course! What a great facility as well. I mean, the digs were out of this world, stunning. An apartment rather than beds, but absolutely stunning.